Hello friends, welcome back to my channel PU Zone. Myself Priya. Today I am going to discuss about relevancy of facts under Section 3 of Indian Evidence Act 1872. Section 3 of Indian Evidence Act 1872 defines relevancy as one fact is said to be relevant to another when the one is connected with the other in any of the ways referred to in the provisions of the Act relating to relevancy of facts. Generally, the facts relevant to an issue are those facts which are necessary for proof or disproof of a fact in issue. Such facts may be given in evidence directly or inferentially. A fact may be relevant as it has connection with the fact in issue, but still it may not be admissible. For example, communication made by spouses during marriage, professional communication are not admissible, though they may be relevant. Before explaining the kinds of relevancy, let me first explain admissibility of facts. Admissibility of facts is the most important factor in deciding whether a particular piece of evidence will help in solving the case. Admissibility is founded and based on law and not logic. The facts that have no logical relevancy to the issue at hand might be legally admissible in the courts. It is the court's responsibility and duty to reject the evidences which are not admissible. Even the evidence which has been illegally obtained might be legally admissible. Now let us move on to kinds of relevancy. There are two kinds of relevancy. First one, logical relevancy. Second, legal relevancy. Now let us discuss about logical relevancy. A fact is said to be logically relevant to another when by application of our logic it appears that one fact has a bearing on another fact. A fact is said to be legally relevant when it is expressed as relevant under Section 5 to 55 of Indian Evidence Act. Now let us discuss about facts which are legally not admissible but logically relevant. These are the most important for the purpose of the solving of a case because they seem very logically connected to the issue. However, due to some reason, they are not legally admissible under the Indian Evidence Act. Section 24 under the Indian Evidence Act is very important in this regard. It is related to confession made due to threat, inducement or a promise. Since confession is a very important to examine whether the confession has been made out of free will or it has been made through coercion. Only confessions made out of free will can be accepted. Another section which deals with the logically relevant but legally inadmissible fact is Section 25, which deals with the confessions made before police officer. All confessions made to the police officer before or during the investigations are considered to be invalid. However, confessions made to the magistrate under Section 164 of Criminal Procedure Code, which is admissible in the court. Section 52 also talks about facts which are logically relevant but not legally admissible. It deals with the prior conduct and character of the accused. The main example of this section is cases of rape, where the defense side in most cases tries to blame the victim by questioning the character of the victim. Now let us discuss about the facts which are legally admissible and relevant but not logically relevant. Here the facts are legally admissible but not logically relevant. Section 146 of Indian Evidence Act talks about the questions in the cross-examination of the witness. This is logically irrelevant because during the cross-examination the witness might be under pressure and accept all the charges put by the opponent lawyer. Also, the cases where custody battle is fought, the child might be brainwashed by the mother, and this is logically not relevant because it is commonly known fact that small children are very close to their mothers. So now we'll discuss about the conclusion. To conclude, it must be said that the Indian Evidence Act is very important for a country like us which follows the due procedure model and is a great check on the powers of the arbitrariness of the judges. The legal admissibility and logical relevancy both are very important for the evidence to be used properly for any particular case. These two hurdles have to be crossed, and it does not matter if the fact is logically relevant but not legally admissible, because it renders the evidence useless. So this much regarding relevancy of facts under Section 3 of Indian Evidence Act. If you like the video, then please subscribe to my channel and please click on bell icon for further notifications. Thank you.